Hey guys, I'm Spikeasaurus and welcome back to episode 17 on the COMCRAFT server. In the previous episode, some stuff went down with what I guess multiverse. The plugins weren't working well, so the owner had to shut it down, get it fixed, but it's fixed now, so we are back in the game. I think the last thing I was doing was just getting EXP on the XP farm. In the end, let's see, and then I'm just saying hi to the people. Do I have? Yes, I have an Elytron. Alright, we're going to make this jump. So I'm going to, I think I put the axes that I was getting back, pickaxes that I'm going to combine. Let's see. I have an efficiency 5, and then I think fortune 3. That looks like a plan to me. So I am going to add these guys together, and we now have ourselves a new pick for all intents and purposes. So we are going to go over to the home far. Oh, I should have probably reset this, but that's okay. Right now we have a what the heck is it called? A beacon. We got a beacon dropping right down in there, so we can do lots of super fast mining with efficiency 5 axe. Am I going to go straight down? Yes, I am. Oh wait, well, I feel like something didn't work out. Efficiency 5. Yeah, okay. We're good. We got full speed. I was just slightly worried about that. Just want to make sure I don't hit the iron blocks. Oh, silk touch. That's what I was gonna do. All right, we're gonna go back really quick. And what's happening? Let me just see how much experience we need for this combination. Can you not do that? Silk touch, silk touch. Let me check something out really quick. I feel like that should be allowed. Efficiency 4, fortune 3. Here, well, let's just see on this pick. I would have expected that to be able to work, unless I'm just a complete retard. Why am I set up? I swear you could have silk touch on a pick. Maybe, well, just for trying things out. Silk touch on axe. Huh. Well, anyways. Oh, wait, no, I was doing... I guess the reason I was going down here was to get more cobble, but with a silk touch pickaxe, but I guess I'm stupid, so I can't have that. Well, I totally was doing that before. I don't know, I just wanted to get a bunch of regular stone versus like throwing them into furnaces, but whatever, we can just mob around for some coal. I'm sure there is coal around here somewhere. I had no idea that was a thing. I'm pretty sure I just turned a cobblestone to a stone by clicking on it. Beats me. That's probably just some plugin thing. It's just occurring to me now that coal is probably more abundant at the surface area, so I'll probably just head up there, home, far, and start browsing around. And I'm pretty sure I should still have like fast mining, because I'm pretty sure it's a function of radius, not height. Though I think before I was going too low, so like I had the beacon up here and I was going too far below, but I think because we are above it, that is okay. That's just sort of what I noticed. Oh yeah, this is our area that we mined out before. Really not a lot, but it just went really fast with a nice axe and a beacon. But now I'm just gonna look for some cobble or some coal. Well, I sort of have a few options. I could do coal, or I could go do lava buckets. And you know what? Right now, lava buckets is sounding like a nice option. So let me just get some coal, because coal is good to be trading for villagers for mending books. Let's see. I would trade emeralds and then mending books. But anyways, I don't think I'll be using this coal for the furnace. But I did get a stack pretty quick because fortune 3. That would make sense. Anyways, let's head home. And I know that I have 9 iron buckets. My dump chest is filling up. So what's my game plan? I have 9 buckets. Let's make some more buckets. Let's make some more buckets, and then I think I can only have 5 per hopper, so I think it would be a good idea to just do a chest. So let's, oh, I have 2, okay, that's fine. 3, 4, and then we're gonna get a ton of iron. First, let me drop off the coal. Oh, or not coal, cobblestone. Come back here. Alright, that's probably enough space for what we're doing. I'm gonna need iron, and then I'm gonna need to make iron buckets. Assuming, I don't really know how many we're gonna need. So let's just start making some buckets right now. That'll give us 14 buckets. That gets us 16, 7. Let's make one more. Alright, so we have, I think that's 24 buckets. We shall head down and get some lava, and then we're going to place all the cobble. We're going to do some like transporting over to the furnace room, which today I think I'll finish decorating. Today I say that, but it'll be next episode. I'm going to film 2 episodes today. Yeah, so we're going to run down and go get some lava. Oh, I'm stupid. I just started throwing lava buckets into the lava. Okay, let's plan this out a little bit differently. Let me get myself situated in the furnace room, and then we can just TP back and forth to the lava area. And I think I can just place some chests here. Good, good. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm gonna have to unlock these. Left click. Left click. Alright, so that should start running through. Let me check something. Okay, that's that. So I just had 5, 6, 7. And I don't have any there. Okay, just kind of getting situated here. So we're gonna do back. We're gonna get some lava. Oh, that's a torch. Oh well, bye torch. Just want to make sure I don't start dumping lava buckets in, because I think I lost 3 lava buckets. Alright, I think that's the maximum I can have. I'm just gonna dump this because it's not too important. 1, 2, but that should be perfect. So I have 2. So I should put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh shit, let me I'm just gonna hide from that for now. I'm not even gonna deal with that. 2 buckets. 2 buckets. Okay. 1, 2, 1, and then I will do back really quick. Grab our final bucket, which I could have sworn we had. Hopefully I don't place that again. Okay, 4. Good. So now let's start getting some cobble. Make sure that is clear. Oh, we have an extra 2 buckets. Might as well utilize those. Boom. And that gives us 5. I think that's 10. Essentially 10 buckets ready to go in here in terms of lava. I don't know how much stone that should get us a fair amount of stone. But anyways, we are done gathering lava. So now I can do home, grab all the cobble that we can get, and for now I'm just gonna start dumping stuff in so I have a little extra room. Okay, that should be enough room to do like 2 trips. So we're gonna go grab stone now. Let's see if we can make it in. Nice. Or I should say we're getting cobblestone as much as we can. And then after I just realized that's not what we're looking for, but I'll put that in the right place in a second. So now we're going to fill up these chests, and then I'm going to go do one thing over in my storage area, which is finish the roof finally, because that thing has been open air for a while. I'm going to finally use some of the wool that we got from our farm to just throw a little bit of color into our ceiling. Cool. Back. And let's fill up this. So theoretically, I think I put, or not even theoretically, I think I have the same amount of cobble that went into each chest. I guess the only difference is the hopper items, but meaning I think we should be able to get a full chest of just stone just by having our character AFK. But anyways, let's start working on how we want to get this situated. I know I have, let's grab this guy. Let's just clear out this roof a little bit. And then right now I'm just going to think of some kind of design for the wool that I'm going to put up here. I think I want to do light blue wool. I don't even remember if I have light blue wool, but I think that would be a good solid color for a ceiling. Where's my wool? Wool's here. Yeah, we have 18, so we could probably do like, we can try and make it like a sunset. Let me see what colors I have to work with before I commit to that. But we would have like light blue, have some blues, purples, oranges, reds. Would there be yellow? I know this is kind of a rainbow, but how could we make this kind of cool? Maybe like interleave the purple with the red. Yes, like that. They're just, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, cool. That worked out perfectly. The question is, where do we want the sun? Well, the sun sets in this game over here. So might as well try and throw it down in relatively the same spot. The question is, do I want a perimeter? Sure. So I'm going to account for that. And I'm just going to try and make this look relatively organic in terms of the shape. I don't want it to just be like straight lines, but sort of like a blob in that way. Let's see. I don't know if red. Yeah, that's probably fine. This could look terrible, but I'm gonna try and live with it. Uh-oh. Gotta deal with the skelly. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That's a zombie. Well, I think I have, assuming this guy jumps in here. What? What? Where'd he go? I guess I should throw some armor on. Did I lose armor? Let's just grab a random set. Throw that on. I think I have it somewhere. If not, oh well. We will survive. I guess projectile protection would have been a good idea. But since I don't really care. Now we have arrows somewhere. I know it. Good. All right. Let's go do some shooting. Did I get that? Perfect. Oh, run away. I could have sworn he was right here. What just happened? Did I make that up? Oh, I see him. I think he disappeared. Good. That fireball worked really good. I didn't expect that to happen in one shot, but it did. Alright, I don't know if that... whatever. Good enough. So if you guys watched my video where I was talking about... It wasn't the COMCRAFT server video. Oh. I just realized I'm going to be cutting off the top of this tree. Let's not do that. Let's do that. Anyway, I was saying how the wool was different in the newest snapshot, and I think that would be kind of cool to have in this case right now. It would be pretty useful. But yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail other than if you want to go check that video, it is basically my most recent video that is not a COMCRAFT server video. But yeah, I think I can put a link in the description. So if there's a link in the description, it probably is going to be for that. I am at half a heart, so if I fall, I die. Let's not do that. Let's not die right now. That would just be a hassle. Light blue. Well, as I said previously that I wanted to use light blue, but I think that's going to be the least. It's going to show up the least in our current color situation for the roof. Whatever. I'm just going to say screw it. Do I have stone bricks? I'm sure I could make some. That's good enough for me. I like the looks of that. Something I just realized though is maybe the ceiling is a little bit low and it's gonna look weird because the tree just has a little hole that it's sticking into. So maybe maybe off camera I'll raise that a little bit, but that's basically the idea for now that we are working with. Did I fill? Oh, we're gonna fill just one more little row of light blue blocks, and then we are finished. Cool. So let me see if we have any stone at all to try and fill out a perimeter. It looks like I could do it with stone bricks, stone slabs if I wanted to, and since I don't really care, might as well do that. So there we go. I believe this is sealed off completely, though it looks like I was doing some kind of design thing where that should be yellow, or that should be, I guess over here that would be a stone brick, so might as well try and be consistent with that. Keep the corners here. Yeah, it looks like that's what I was doing. Am I gonna get it? Okay. Cool, so that is finished. I'll probably redo it, but it is finished for now, so I'm glad we finally put a top on this thing. The other thing I wanted to do is finish the side too, because I want the side to look like how I have the front on this, which is just sandstone. And I know I got sandstone. Boy, do I got sandstone. Alright, we have chiseled, we got some steps, we have non-chiseled. Let's just get started on that right now. Get a general plan going. I think I will just fill in every, like, so there's two, and then two non-sandstone, and then two sandstone, and I'll try and keep a little bit of the stone brick poking out just for fun. Or I guess not necessarily poking out, but like visible. We have a sheep and a pig in here, and well, they're gonna stay there forever. And I know, and actually I'm pretty sure we can see their heads from time to time poking out through the walls. So we'll say hi, and maybe we'll give them names. Oh, there is a hole. Not anymore. And that is good. So now we have that. What is next? Let's throw some pillars in. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to get food so I don't fall and die. Watch me die. Oh, okay, thank God. Food. We have a golden apple. Do I want to eat? Yes, I want to eat the golden apple. Let's also eat some salmon. Cool, that got us to full health. That is as good as we care about for now. So back to the design. Start sprinting. There we go. You guys know my technique if you've seen my wall building tutorial videos. If you haven't, I'll throw that in description too. But it's just kind of like make it curvy, make it random. That's the extent of my techniques. Should I? Yeah, you know what? We're just making this happen right now. Bam! Oh wow, that is quick. All right, we got some. Oh dang it, man. Yeah, let's get this a little bit higher. Nice. Draw a stair on that one. That one. Let's redo the angle. Upside down. Yes. Yes. Let's see if I can. Come on. Let me through. Alright, alright. Yeah, look at that randomness. Alright, let's try and get a nice corner thing going. Bring it out a little bit. Sure, that will do just fine. Let's do one of these, because why not? No. Oh yeah, that. Oh no. Oh no. Grab him. Throw one under here like that. Do it? Yeah, I mean, I don't even care. I think random is working out pretty good for me right now. Let me just throw in a few more things, and I'll go up top and do just a little bit of more finishing touches. Oh, you know what? I just realized, guess what? We can be playing in shaders. And this will look a lot cooler. Yay. yeah, let me just fill up the top a little bit more. Then we will finish things off with some cobblestone fence slash walls. I don't even know what they're called, and some spruce fences it looks like I have there, just to keep the design consistent. Let's try and wrap this curve around. Oh, I don't even need to do that. Oh no, I think this is what rain looks like. You can look on the screen, you see like watermarks. So I'm pretty sure that is what we're dealing with there. Let's see, do I have any more? I got one stair, obviously. Maybe just throw that. I'd like to replace that with a stair. And then, yeah, let's run in and grab some. Let's grab some fences. Although I don't know. Do I have any wood? No. But maybe we got some. Yeah, we got some of that. We'll throw that back in there for consistency. I'm gonna go back. Actually, no. You know what? We're dealing with this. It's harder for me to see, but you'll probably enjoy this. Damn it. Oh, we'll call that part of the randomness. What was I even saying? I was saying the colors. You probably enjoy the shaders. Like right now, it's really dark for me, but maybe it's visible for you because I'm like shining bright. It's really bright in my eyes right now. So everything is just in general a lot darker. But I think that is a pretty cool. We can probably finish I guess the around the backside too. I think we have enough to make that happen. All right, that'll do it for me. I think that works just fine. I'll probably throw in some stairs. I just have to make some stairs, but for now, since it's dark, I'm just gonna say that I don't care, and that looks like a pretty cool. Let's see what it looks like without, because I think with shaders, everything just looks like 10 times cooler. So this could just look stupid, super stupid. It's not even rainy. What the heck? I don't even know. It's just cloudy. Let me throw in. I didn't even notice this. Oh no, no. I want this and like that, and I think that'll be just fine. So that does it for finishing the storage. Maybe one more thing would be to finish off the roof of it, but I've actually decided that I'll have to wait till I raise this color, like the wool, to fix the ceiling, and then I'll do the roof. Something I just realized that I haven't checked in quite some time, I think, I really can't remember, is the iron golem farm. I'm not expecting much, but I'm expecting there to be some amount of iron. What the hell is that? Oh, I know what this is. Oh no, that's my boy Chin doing some building. Oh god, no. Please don't die. I was like, what is happening? But I think, yeah, he was talking about putting the AFK point up there. Though I'm just kind of curious, because I thought I had this area saved, like, permission-wise. But maybe he's got ultimate permissions to build over there. But anyways, it doesn't look like anything destructive, obviously. I wouldn't expect that. Let's see. No, I just wasted a firework. Oh well. That's a good amount of iron, I'd say. For not paying attention to our iron supplies, you can safely say that is definitely just a plus. So let us convert this back to. You know what this will be useful for? This will be really good for just having beacons everywhere. So we'll have iron blocks, like at all our beacon locations, though we don't have any extra beacons. So we're gonna have we needed nether stars, so that was we would have to go back in and get wither helmets. I mean, wither skulls to make the wither and then defeat him again, which was not that hard because of plugins once again. So yeah, this cool. That's like let's do this all at once. So to see how much, basically almost a full chest gets us in iron blocks. Alright, we got 3.5 stacks of iron blocks, and that is a hefty amount of iron. If I remember correctly, for the beacon it was around like 2 or 3 stacks, something like that. But let's see, we already have. Hey, look, there's more. We got more iron. Let's put that there. So we are we are doing good. We have lots of stuff. I think eventually, hopefully today or tomorrow, that I get some more emeralds so we can get mending and get that back on. Where's a nice pick? This pick. Also, I don't have any elytra with mending on it, so I'm kind of just building up a pile of crapped out elytra that eventually I'll either fix or like get mending on or something like that. Yeah. But for now, yeah, so we're gonna want, oh, you know what? A fishing farm, I think, would be good to make one of those. Not today, but I keep saying everything tomorrow. Anything that's happening tomorrow is really probably going to happen in the next week, but all of it, because I think one episode will be like fishing farm, and then the next one will be putting more work in on that giant dinner table. I'm just going to name it the dining table. Dining room table. Yes, I like that. The dining room table is going to be that big thing we're putting over in the swamp. What else do we got going on? Beats me. But I'll remember the next episode. I'm Spikeasaurus. I'll see you guys later.